Grace. It's God's unmerited favor for us. It's His crazy love for us. Now, I know some of us struggle to understand grace, but if you are, don't worry about it. Because even the disciples had trouble understanding grace.
Jesus? Oh my gosh! Jesus, it's you! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, listen, check this out. Here's what happened. I was on my boat, and I was out in the middle of the river, and I wasn't catching anything, and then I heard this voice, and it said, cast your nets to the other side. And so I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute, who's the fisherman here? Me? Okay, but I wasn't catching anything. So I took my nets and I threw them onto the other side, and there comes a whole bunch of fish. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is so great. So I started looking around trying to figure out who said this. And I look over, and there you are on the shore saying, it is I, the Lord. And I'm like, this is so great. And you're here. This is wonderful. Andrew, come on, get out of the boat.
Peter,
yes, what?
Do you love me?
Well, of course I love you. You know everything. Yes, I do.
Then feed my sheep.
Andrew, come on. It's him.
Peter.
Come on. Yes.
Do you love me?
Yes, Jesus, I love you. And, you know, I'm really sorry about that rooster clucking thing. I had no idea what it meant at the time, but I do now, and I'm better for it. Andrew.
Then feed my sheep.
Andrew, I am smiling, but get out of the boat.
Peter.
Yes, what?
Do you love me?
Jesus, mere words cannot describe the love that I have for you.
Then feed my sheep.
I didn't even know you had any livestock. I mean, this is so great. That's what I love about you. You learn something new every day.
Peter.
Yeah.
Do you remember the morning the women went to the tomb?
Of course I remember. I mean, it was like it was yesterday. I mean, well, actually, it was last week. But, you know, it was like it was yesterday. And, you know, so we're all up in the upper room, and we're sitting around, twiddling our thumbs, some people playing cards, and we're all wondering, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? You know, because you were dead. I mean, you were dead. I mean, you were dead. You know, dead. And so we're sitting there, and all of a sudden we hear this voice. And I went out on the balcony, and I saw this lady running towards us. And it sounded like she was saying, beehive, beehive, beehive. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. If you've got bees, stay away from me, because I am so totally allergic to bees. But it was Mary. And as she kept getting closer and closer, we could hear her. And what she was actually saying was, he's alive, he's alive, he's alive. And I'm thinking, who's alive, who's alive, who's alive? And then she got there, and she said that she got to the tomb, and she said that there was nobody there except for this angel. Really, you know, the white, all, you know, this angel. And the angel said, go and tell the disciples and Peter that he is risen from the dead, just like he said. And so she ran over here, and she told us. And so here's what happened. Okay, see, I went running with John and I. You know, we went hightailing it down there to the tomb. Okay, now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. If John comes to you and says that he beat me there, he is totally lying, okay? I beat him there because I've got a runner's body, okay? I beat him to the tomb, FYI. So I get there, and I look inside the tomb, and it's just like she said. It was empty. There was nothing there. And I'm thinking to myself, what does this mean? What does this mean? And John, you know, now let me tell you something else, okay? John, that man, oh my word, he has got such a way with words. I mean, he should write a book or something, you know? And so we get there, and he looks at me, and he says, Peter, don't you get it? This is just what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to rise on the third day, and you did, and you're here, and this is wonderful. So come on, we got to go. Let's go tell everybody.
Peter,
yeah, what?
What was it that the angel said?
Go and tell the disciples and Peter that he has risen, just like he said.
What did the angel say?
Go and tell the disciples and Pete. Go and tell the disciples and Peter. The angel said my name. Why did he in my name.
Peter, that's grace.
No, you don't understand. See, that night, everybody kept coming up to me and saying that I was with you and asking me if I was, and I kept denying you left and right. It was inexcusable what I did. I could never make up for that. It was unforgivable.
No, Peter. What I did on the cross was to take what was unforgivable and make it forgivable. That's my grace, Peter. It's not about you. It's always about me. That's my grace. That's grace.